I think this is a good place to start. So, as far as I know, no one has done a full walkthrough guide of this game, let alone done the speedrun one. Now, when I say full, we're just doing the quest lines. So, in order to get the speedrun guide and the NPC guide, so beat the game with no NPCs, which we're not doing, you have to complete all 7 bosses or 6 bosses, whatever it is. There's 2 hidden bosses. But yeah, I've probably played through this 9 times already and pretty much got everything. There's actually 2 achievements we're gonna go for here. There's one side mission one that I haven't beaten, and which we're gonna get towards the end, and then the other one is just getting the speed run. The only other achievement I have, which I'm not gonna do in this run, is the beat the game with no NPCs, which isn't too difficult. It's just a lot more patience and a lot more deaths and whatever. But I'm gonna show you guys best way to do this, the way I did it, what you need, best way to level. Everything, and I'm probably going to talk through most of this, so I apologize if I'm not talking to chat as much, but yeah. Okay, I won't lie, I'm a little nervous. I don't know why. Usually I don't get too nervous with these. Okay, so I'm just going to start from here. No thanks. My guess is it starts from like literally the start, but we'll see. Now, don't worry about all this stuff. Confirm, error missing, doesn't matter. We're going to go with the formatter. And there's a reason for that. Yes. So we have 5 hours to complete this game. Again, I think I can do it in 4, probably, safely, without any issues. So we're just going to skip through pretty much everything. We don't really care about the story for this one. By this point, you've probably played it a couple times. Now, we already did one playthrough of this on stream, but this is going to be a lot faster and a lot better, now that I understand it.
Had it dignity, it would impale itself on its own appendages and rid us of its pixelated shame.
Okay, we don't need the shield. So, one of the main goals that we want to do is we want to get to our max level, like as many stats as we want, before the last 2 areas. I'll show you what that means. I know the stats in my head, but just know that we have to get strength and dex to 20 each. That's kind of like the soft cap. So we're going to kill pretty much all the enemies up until this point. Up until that point, I should say. Get some easy levels in. What's nice about this game is it kind of balances out to the point where as long as you kill all the bosses and don't die too much, you can pretty much get to the levels that we need to.
Stick figure would find no answers in the narrator's library. A spreading pixelization had twisted everything and everyone into retro decay.
Ow. Forgot about you. So the setup for this is kind of boring, I won't lie to you, but on the bright side, as long as we get it all done now, we don't have to worry about it later. You do not want to level up later in the game because the enemies get brutal.
Pixels were the problem.
Ow. That's all right. So that guy's just a nice cluster of souls. So I'm going to call them souls, even though I know that they're memories, but your boy's a Dark Souls player at heart, so suck it up. Gilded axe, that is not going to be the weapon that we use.
Peculiar stick figure. And had it even noticed how retro everything was becoming? Of course not. It was made out of pixels. It was part of the problem.
So the narrator does not like us, for those of you that don't know the story. He's like, no, we don't want another hero.
The narrator decided to make some... Suddenly, an ambush caught the hero unprepared.
I've been touched. Nothing worse than being touched. So access is basically mana. For those of you that were wondering what access is, because you get it a lot in drops. I don't use any sorceries. I don't find them very useful in this game. There's only one that's decent.
I think the world is sick, and you're like the final pixelated tumor. The narrator vowed to save the world. The narrator vowed to cut you from it.
Now, hopefully we don't get a death here, but it's not that big of a deal because we could just run through everything.
Possible adversary, one written to crush the stick figure on sight.
Perfect. One silver tradition, so that's used for upgrading weapons. Another sliver of tradition. Come here. Perfect. Now we also got the staging room key. That we're going to use in a second because we're going to get our first relic.
A beacon. A conduit through which heroes once communed with Nostalgaia. Don't you dare lay your pixels upon it.
We're going to lay our pixels on it. So this is going to be our secondary weapon. Let's just throw that on real fast. So this is the key. We're going to do a dex strength build, which was the whole point of picking the... I don't even know what you call him, the front man. I forget what the thing was called, but the class.
Impossible. You're what in...
Just doesn't matter what you pick here. Just shrug. Whatever. Now, we're going to get a couple levels here. Now, for right now, I care more about damage than anything. So we're going to work on getting our dex up as much as possible. We want to get our dex and our strength up to 20 each. And then at that point, with the weapons that we're going to be using, and with NPCs, you're going to basically finish every boss within 1 or 2 tries. It's not too bad. Okay, so now that we got that key, we can open this door. Might as well clear it out.
The stick figure wondered why Nostalgaia's
So we're going to open this door. And we're going to go over to here. We're going to grab the Ruined Unrelenting Feather. That's our first relic, and that's the relic we're going to use for the whole game. And that just increases the stamina regen for you. It's not by much, but it's pretty nice. We actually get both relics that we're going to be using early in the game. Oh, you do not want this smoke, buddy. Not at this point. Now that I have 2 weapons, you're kind of screwed. Oh. Nice. Now, on top of that, we can actually get another level. Level up. Let's do 1 in the health, because why not? So this is really the hardest boss that we're going to deal with because you don't get a what's the word I'm looking for? There's no NPC to help you. And we have to fight this guy twice.
No! The spirit had a final form. A final form.
So make sure you dodge that. Now it gets a little easier at this point. You just have to know the timings. My timings are a little off because I just fought the upgraded version of him before. Now he will 2-shot you, so just be careful. especially at this point. No. I missed. Let's step back a little bit here. Be really cool if I can hit him. Aha. Sweet. Okay, first boss done. First try. 2,000 easy ones. Gotta wait for this, but he's going to give us our first. He's going to give us the Shield of Inspiration, which is used in the first side mission we're going to do. So, and you'll see why that plays a factor in a second. Cool. So we got the Shield of Inspiration. One second. I want to fix something for you guys.
It was undeniable that the scattered bundle of sticks remained pathetic.
There we go.
But something was amiss. The narrator never confused.
Losing time. No, I'm kidding.
Curious.
Okay, cool. Now we're good. Just because I don't want that in your faces. It's covering my souls. I want you guys to know how many souls I have. Okay, cool. Now, before we go talk to the, I don't know what you call him. I just call him the old man, but basically he's like the guy that's like, no, I have faith in this hero. But right here is our armor set. This is the armor set that we are going to use for the whole game. It's a very, very good armor set. So, it also keeps you under weight. Now, while we're here, we're also going to do our first and only upgrade into equipment load. We only have to get it up one level, which is nice. Yeah, I know I am. I know. Okay, level up. We're going to get our equipment load up one, and then we're going to put one more into Dex. Perfect. So we got to talk to him. Look to the jagged blade, go into inventory, and then you just have to remember. Now, if you're doing an unburdened run, so one of the achievements is to beat the game by unburdening every item. This one does not count. The hammer doesn't count, and then anything you get after the Reservoir of Pain does not count. Some of you may know what that means. We will get to that later. So talk to him again once you remember that. Good luck. Thank you. Now, before we go, we are going to also, just for ease, we're going to go down here, and we are going to go into our inventory, and we are going to remember the Shield of Inspiration, because we have to give it to an NPC later, and it's easier than just coming back. That's the idea. Sweet. Okay. So, let us continue. Now we go into Orsville, or whatever it's called.
E.S.T, the stick figure raised its frail limbs to limply push onward. The hero's journey, too arduous for its meager pixels, would prove a human.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Nice. Now, try and kill everything in this area as well, but it's not as big of a deal as later, because we're going to find I'm going to show you guys a really good farming route. I'm going to show you a couple good farming routes, actually, because there are a couple armors that you do have to farm for, and I'll show you where those are, but I don't know the names, so I'll just tell them where they're at. But all these guys, just whack them, because you should be able to get a level out of it. How dare you? Ooh. I'm so used to having more stamina. Okay. So anyway, let's rest. So this is our next beacon. We can do an upgrade, and we're also going to get one of our main weapons. The main weapons in this game, there's two. So the first one is the unburdened shovel, and then the other one is an axe that we get later on. Let's go Dex 1. So the axe is right, or I'm sorry, the shovel, the unburdened shovel is right here. Now this doesn't have a memory, but this is going to be our main right-hand weapon, specifically right-hand. And then we're going to use, I always forget which one's more, 170, yeah, so we're going to keep this on us for now, because our dex is scaling pretty well. Sweet. So now, go back to killing, clear this area a little bit, just anything that gets in your way, and then we're going to, basically plow through. I forget what this is. Let me just see. I know that the thing that we need is later. Oh, that's a Legend of Independence. Okay. That's for sorceries. We're not going to worry about that. Look who keeps being late. No, no, no. Perfect. See how much damage this shovel does? Okay. Yes, brother? Oh, fuck. I can't. I'm on a speedrun thing. Fuck, that really screws me. Literally of all the days. Okay. For our flight tomorrow. One, two. So that guy slows you. It's a little annoying, but don't worry about him. These guys we're actually not even going to bother killing. We're not going to go off the beaten trail. Two. Come on. Yeah, knock that shield out of the way. Perfect. Okay. So, first things first, let's open this. Now, this guy's called the Innocent. We will not be talking to him. You could probably talk to him now. It doesn't really matter, but just in case. Hello. So just go through his dialogue. Not that big of a deal to talk to him. He gives you nothing. Wolfum, I am doing school still. Ooh, that sucks. Okay, cool. So we've cleared this. That's a loop back over there. Don't worry about it. Drop. Now we are going to open this gate, and that takes us back to the beacon right there, or bonfire, whatever you want to call it. We're going to go over to here, open this door, and we're going to drop on this bish. Ooh. Getting hit a little. Perfect. Master Chief Armor. Fireplace Stone. Now, the Fireplace Stones we won't need for a while, but they will be very useful in a little bit. Late game. In the late game, we will be using them a lot just to save some time, but they're not necessarily important. Okay, so don't worry about this dialogue. Make sure you grab this. The Edge of Entropy is a quest item, so make sure that you pick that up. We can't do anything with it now. It's not a bad weapon if you want to use it, but I would definitely wait. I'm going to do something a little cray-cray here. We're going to do one full leap just to get a kite going. Looks like Dark Souls, but old Doom graphics. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. And it's like one of the great... Like, the fact that this is an indie game of the year makes me very mad. It should be. I hope it wins some award. Sweet. Okay. Now, what we're also going to do while we're here is we're going to take these guys out. And we're going to talk to the shopkeeper. So he's like, yo, I'm not going to open the door until I can restrain myself. He thinks he's like a werewolf or something. Don't worry about him. You don't have to go that way. But we're also going to go up here and grab the hammer, the smith's hammer. Now, this is another one that you don't have to. You can unburden, but you don't want to. You need the upgrades.
What did you find? Are you?
Yep.
That ain't no. Shame it.
So we want to remember the hammer. And the reason we do that is so that now we can unlock him at anvils so that we can upgrade, make upgrades to certain weapons, which honestly you don't have to do. I've actually beaten the game with no upgrades and no NPCs. So I am highlights. Let's go. Yeah, I can't see my chat stuff, but I appreciate it. So that guy's going to be with us pretty much at all times. And then, we just have to find an anvil to give him to. So talk to him. What do you do? Okay, cool. So based off that, we can continue. I would like to, oh man, I've used actually a lot of, yeah, like that's no bueno. That we don't want. Okay, we're going to try this, but worst comes to worst, I want to at least get to, I can't see Twitch chat specifically. I can see Restream. I want to at least get to the NPC without dying.
Was heroic, a tiny, imperceptible, forgotten fragment. So much was forgotten.
No! Okay, that's fine. Like, I can't see highlights. Like, I don't know what you mean by highlights. It all comes as one. Fireplace stone. Ooh. Where'd you come from? This could get a little dicey, but just because we don't have that much health, and I didn't, it just makes it okay. So take all these guys out. Do I have any? Did I grab that meat? I don't know if I did. Okay, it doesn't look like I did, which is fine. All these guys should be dead anyway. Now we are going to come up to our first non-questline NPC, but this guy helps us with the first boss. So, you don't even have to talk to him. Just hit him. Yep. Now he seems evil, but he's not. Sweet. Now we have a lot of stuff here. So this is a cutback. We will grab this cutback right now, actually. This is where we just knocked that guy before. We're going to drop down. Let's just rest real fast because I have 0 health pots, I guess you can call it. I don't even know what they're called. I gotta go. Okay, we'll see you, Wolfham. It'll be saved anyway. So let's level up. Let's get strength 15. Ooh, 15 and 14. Perfect. So now we'll do some serious damage here, and we'll focus on not getting hit. Yeah, that's the kind of damage I like to see. All right, so now we're back to where we just were. We can cross this bridge.
Suddenly, a cow.
Okay, you can kill that guy. Don't worry about it. He's like a... He's there to trick you. There's going to be one guy here that we're going to take out with ease. Sort of with ease. Ooh, that's pretty nice. So that is actually a rare drop. That's one of the armor sets we need, but we're not going to farm it here. We're going to farm it somewhere else. I've been slowed. Dead. Big slam. Okay, cool. Oh, and we got lucky. We can grab this too. I think that's it. All right. Now we are going to fight our first, what I like to call invasion boss. These guys are the equivalent of an invasion in Elden Ring or Dark Souls. So he's our first one. There are 4 in the game. I'll tell you when they're going to come. But that gives us the anti-hero Pothead, which we do not. We could use it. It might put us over over our equipment load, but this guy is known as the Reservoir of Pain. So this guy, his answer is, I don't want to fix this world. I want to unburden all the memories. Make sure you grab this because it's a big NPC block. So he's like, yo, just I don't want anyone remembering the heroes, so unburden all your stuff with me. Now, one of the achievements is the Reservoir of Pain achievement, and I'll show you guys how to get that, but we're not going to do it. There's a point in the main story where that branches off, but what we are going to do is we are going to unlock this. And we are going to use some of our memories. Let's see. How many do we have? Use 7. Use 1. How many more? And then use 1. Plus 1,000. Nice. So we should be able to get a couple things up. We don't have to worry about stamina right now. I almost want to get these up to 20 first before I even consider those. But what we could do is we can hammer this down, and he will talk to us. But right here is a Legend of Independence, but more importantly are the manacles. Manacles, I think they're pronounced. So this is where you would upgrade. We're not going to upgrade right now. We don't have to. But we are going to go down this ladder, and we are going to unlock the store. You will see where this takes us in a second. We're going to open this door, and it takes us back down to here. So you can go down here, or you can just drop off the side. It's probably faster to drop off the side, but again, I think they give you more than enough time. So right there's a meat. We'll probably be here later, so don't worry. So talk to this guy, give him the manacles. Manacles, or however you pronounce it. You don't have to talk to him. Just know that we have to get him 3 keys to unlock everything in his store. So right now, there's nothing that we need from him. Just make sure it's open. I don't even think you have to talk to him. I could be wrong, but it really doesn't matter. For this run, we're not going to be buying anything from him. If you are doing the Unburden side quest, you do have to get those keys, as well as buy all the stuff from the shop that is a weapon, so that you can unburden everything. All right, cool. So we can continue on. There's nothing over there that we really need. We can grab that later, but we will start the mine shaft, or the depths. So this is another one where you will want to basically level up as much as possible in here. So yeah, we're also going to work towards our next relic. Our next relic is a big one for us, which is going to give us an increase in damage. But the reason that you want to level up in here, especially at this point in the game, is because most of these guys don't even aggro to you, which is nice. You have to hit them first before they aggro. So it's easy points, or souls. Now what I like to do is come around the edge here and fight them on this flat. Fighting on stairs in this game is very jank. So try to avoid it if you can. Oh, that's going to hurt. Yeah. These ladies suck. These are going to be the hardest in here by far. Just sit back, roll. Yeah. Okay.
Suddenly, a fire erupted to burn the kindling down.
Oh, wow. That's the first time I've ever been hit by that. All right. So now all these ladies you can run up to because they have to do that first, and then you can just level them. Gold coins. Those are used for if you get lost in the dungeons. Nice. Now we're going to go upwards first. Well, yeah, let's go upwards because we do want to unlock something. Oh, you know what? No, let's go the other way because I think we can actually save some time here. There's some stuff down there, but none of it's that important. In fact, if you go that way, I believe it gets you the strength build, but this is like there's a relic in here for strength and dex. Or I'm sorry, one for strength, one for dex. We're not going to bother with that. We're actually going to only get the dex one because this is a dex build. But if you're building a strength build, you're going to want that one. Who's coming at me? Okay, so this is where the side missions start. So this is probably the most important part. If you miss this part, which, again, do everything in my order because otherwise you can miss it. So we're going to do this now. Just talk to these guys. They're going to say, hey, can you fight with us? Just keep pressing A on this guy. Accept. Yep. So we're going to fight this thing down here. Now, just let it aggro to these two. They can do most of it. Just don't let them die. That's the only thing. It's really hard for them to die, honestly, but just don't. Do your best. Boom. Sweet. Very easy. Get the stinger out of that. We're not going to use it. Let them do their thing, and then we're going to talk to them real fast. So, exhaust their dialogue. Thank you. Okay. Nice. Nice-oo. I think we're going to work stamina next. Our health's actually pretty decent, especially with this armor. So, boom. Here's an armor set that you may want. Now, if you go this way, here we go. This is what I wanted to show you guys. So this is the relic for strength. Again, we don't really care about this one. We're not going to bother. Ruin Mighty Soap. Ow, I forgot about him. Grab that, open this. Now we're going to kind of run through that. Well, you know what? Let's get some, might as well get some levels. We're making solid time. Ow. Ow. Oh, that's not what we wanted. No. That's okay. Because we can grab it the other way, so it doesn't really matter. If I'm doing it on hardest difficulty, it's been fun. Oh, well, I don't know if I would play those. I like the story of that better than I do the like challenge of that. Like those games, I don't even think I would platinum. I would just play through them. Okay, so not a big deal. It does kind of suck because we're a little behind, but again, we've already gotten all the souls that we need. You can get more if you want to farm, but I'm just going to run back to those and then hopefully group them up. I also want to get to the next bonfire if we can do that. We were so close to it. So, again, not that big of a deal if you mess up a little bit. Come on, come on, come on. Eh. In fact, we're going to go a different way just so I can show you a faster way to get to there. So we're going to go up. Instead of going left, we're going to go up. Let them do their thing. Make sure you have full stamina up. Stamina up. Dear God, what am I playing? Okay. Let them do that. Now, this guy right here is not a normal enemy. Don't fight him right now unless you feel comfortable fighting him. Grab that. Yeah. See, he's not hard, but he hits like a tank. He'll one-shot you. Okay. So, this door we didn't have to open. So, like, we don't have to. We won't be coming back here. But we will fight this guy. Now, we're very close, actually, to where we just died. But we can also get our main relic at this point, too. So, this guy's an easy 600 souls. So, if you want to farm, this is the place. Especially because if we go downstairs, here is our beacon. And on top of that, hold on. So we don't need to rest right now because I haven't gotten hit yet. We'll go up. Cross, drop down. Right down to here. Grab this. This is the ruined nimble lock pad. So this is our other relic. So now we have all the relics we need. So that's up to dexterity. So one was strength, one was dex. Roll over to here. Doesn't matter if you miss it or not. Don't worry about it. But we are going to come up behind this lady. And we're going to wreck her cheeks from behind. Perfect. See how much damage that is? And now just kind of take the high ground. Nice. Okay. Then when we open this door, it will allow us to go to the bonfire. And now we can do some stuffs. Where is? We have 7 of these. Use multiple. Use. And use. And use. Okay. Level up. Let's get our health up to 17. So, health and stamina, we can go as much as possible. Just make sure that you have your dex and everything else maxed out beforehand. I'm doing it right now because we're going to be using NPCs, but if I were you and you're not using NPCs, just freaking level up. Like, stay here and just level up. Keep farming that knight that I was telling you about at the top of the stairs there. So we're not really going to fight these guys. I don't know why I just went for that. There's no point. Now, this is going to be our first real challenge. This is our first boss fight. But, luckily, we have an NPC to help us. Drops ammo's like 3 bullets. Yeah, that's about right. Don't miss.
The futility of everything an old man and some sticks.
Okay. So, because we hit this guy, we've already made the bond. We're going to use him. Now, this is kind of an interesting boss. It's a 3-phase boss. I just like grouping them up and then like rolling out and taking them on one by one. Our boy will help us. Like, that sucks. This is where I kind of regret not upgrading stamina, but we should be all right. Now, he can die in this. It doesn't matter if he dies or not in this one, but just make sure he stays alive for at least the last part. So, first phase done. Now, second phase, we have to fight the big guy. Now, the trick is to have him aggro to have the big guy, the grinder he's called, aggro to our boy here, Brendan Merkel, as they call him. So, see how he kind of aggroes? Let him do his thing. Yep, perfect. Oh, okay. Nice. Nice spin around. That's okay. Sucks a little bit, but it hurts, but not that much. Drop and drop. See how easy that is? This is the only one that actually has a really easy. Well, that's not true. There's 2 that have a really easy like beacon to get to the zone. There's one that's a little annoying to get to from a zoning perspective. 2 actually, but. Together. Forever. Forever. Now, I actually find this boss battle a little easier with no one. At least the first half. Because they're a little easier to group. I just have to get used to my stamina load. I'm so used to having a big stamina bar. Okay. Yeah. So next we'll upgrade our stamina instead. Wow, really? Watch me get hit here. Okay, good. Jeez. Okay. Now, third phase is kind of the same thing. It's a combination of the first and second. The trick here is to use audio cues. Make sure you're taking out all the big guys, all the little guys. Let him do his thing. So he's going to lunge at you every time you hear that growl. Just roll it. Take out all the little guys first. Damn it. I didn't know where he was. Wow. Spin move? Okay. That attack always sucks, so be careful with that. See, we do good damage, so I don't really mind this as much. Perfect. Second tries the charm. So first main boss done. We could probably get to the next area pretty quickly.
Somehow, the stick figure ground they who ground. This doesn't
Sweet.
fit my narrative.
Now come over to here. Knock this bad boy down. We're going to do a couple of levels here. I think we can only get 2 off that. Now this next area is a decent farming area. It's a little dangerous though. You'll probably die a little bit, but okay, stamina up, and we're also going to return an icon. Now this icon we want to return. This is the boss that we just fought. So return that so that we have 4 heals now. There's 2 in this game, 2 icons that we don't want to return. So yeah. At a certain point you can, but nice. So one thing I didn't mention at the beginning is whenever you do a fully charged attack like this, the second hit will always be a crit. So keep that in mind. That's why you'll see me playing back a lot, because I know I can get more damage out of it the second time. Right here is the Minecrafter. Is it this one? Now this is a very good, this is like another dex weapon if you want it. If you don't like the key. You can actually use it now, but it doesn't make that much of a difference, especially because it's not remembered or unburdened. So, yeah, just stick with that. Now we're going to kind of run through this area. This area is not that useful. Like, we can farm, but we're good for right now. The only thing we need to grab is right here, which is 5 fireplace stones. We're going to run to the end of this shaft and kill this lady. And the reason we do that is because we can group this area up. And we can fight all these guys, get some points out of it before we wrap up this area. Come here. Nice. All right. So, you can grab this. I think it's just a Legend of Independence. Yeah, we don't need that. So just sprint to the top of this. Don't even worry about these guys. They might follow you up, but we are getting out of this area. First 2 areas done in under an hour, which is kind of wild when you think about it. Good pacing. I'm proud of my pacing. All right. Let's talk to our boy here.
You did it.
So he gives you an unburdened. We don't need it. We're not going to be using that. Blank parchment. Oh, we'll take this guy out. I would just open this door right here, just in case you do have to come back for some reason. Boom. All right, so we're gonna go along.
Perhaps
Fall back.
one more interference? Suddenly, choo-choo!
So run on through like trains. Oh, okay, cool. So this area is kind of cool because a lot of the enemies fight each other. Technically, this area is split into 2, but I'll tell you, just fight as much as you can. Definitely get those easy memories. All right. Now I believe this is a shield. We won't need that. We are going to grab this drop down. Let's get the drop. And we're going to connect this down low. And you'll see where this takes us out of. And you'll go, whoa. You'll go, Chris, you're so smart. How'd you know? It's almost like you've played this 20 times. So, you will notice where we are. If I open this door, right there is the Grom statue. And we will be fighting Grom very soon. So, we can take this back up. If we can get to Grom by an hour, I'll be very proud of myself. But I think it'll take me like hour 10 to get to Grom. So these guys I call the suckers because they try and suck the life out of you for energy. Doesn't really matter if you get grabbed or not. They do suck up memory, but if you kill them, you get that memory back. So that's pretty nice. But this is also your first farming area.
Felt the bite of nostalgia's hunger, a hunger for memory.
So this is the first farming area of these guys. Now this is where you would get the armor set for them. So if you're trying to unburden or remember all items, you will have to farm these guys, which is not that big of a deal. They're not that hard to fight. But I can see my damage actually isn't quite where I want it to be, but that's okay. Yep, perfect. So yeah, just keep killing those guys. There's a beacon right up ahead where you can just constantly farm them if you want. Boom, and then there's 2. It actually does take a little bit to farm these guys, so just keep like sleeping and then, you know, resting, I should say, resting and taking them out. Let's hop some levels in. Level up. Let's get boom, boom, boom. Dexterity up. Let's take out this lady. Perfect. Just like that. See how nice that crit chance is? That crit chance is huge. Memory of an immortal. Okay, she is following me. Might as well take her out. See if we can get one of the armors. Nice. We will also be getting our second weapon here, which is huge. All right. So remember at the beginning of the game when we got to the first beacon in this world, all the way down there? We remembered that shield. Now we're going to give him that shield. So the reason we did it at the beginning was so that you don't have to go back. So, perfect. He will help us with the Grom fight, and he makes the Grom fight very easy.
The irredeemable sliver persisted onward, witnessing
I believe
what
these are the
Nostalgia
pants, right?
might once
No.
have been, and what it had become.
So here comes a sucker. They just fly around. Take him out. Nice and easy. Blood of a, blood of a, blood of a. One heal. Nice. Now run through this area right here, and you will find the brain piercer. That's a nice dex weapon, but a little too weak in the ass for your boy. So let's just go all the way down. Don't worry about any of these guys. For right now, if they group up, that's fine. I would take out this guy and then fight whatever's behind you. Wow. Perfect. Nice. Take this guy out. Now if we go over to here and we open this door, you will see the bonfire. Nice. See? Good progress. Solid progress. So keep walking down. And there's something over there. I forget what it is. I don't think it's that important. So just take this all the way up. And there is Vengeance. So we're going to fight her real fast. If you get the timing down on this one, it's a pretty easy fight. Just lay into her. You should have the stamina by now to fight her. Pretty easy. Especially if you just crit her like that. She can hit pretty hard, but... yeah, there we go. Perfect.
No,
so she leaves.
will not stop me.
And that's fine. Perfect, actually. I'm glad. I don't want her here. So now we'll go to the other side. And we will also continue the next quest line, which is the girl's quest line, which is what I think her name's No, or NHO or something like that. I forget. But this is her. We're just going to talk to her. And she's going to say, meet us in the next area, basically.
Sometimes like the
So once she says, you're done, we can continue on. You don't have to fight these guys. It might be a little easier if you do. I'm actually going to go this way with it. Ooh, nice little bite there. Felt shitty. So, fight these guys on the stairs. If you fight these spear people, they actually can't really... they struggle to hit you on stairs, which is kind of funny. Perfect. Oh. Well, that's nice. Now, most importantly, you have to grab this. Right here is the Crystallis Tooth. This is part of the main quest, so make sure you grab that. Now, for this, we're just going to run all the way downstairs. They're going to aggro to you, so just wait for them to fight you down low. But it doesn't matter if you die because we are going to make a loop back to the bonfire. So, doesn't really matter. Ooh, wow, totally forgot about that guy. All right, so we're going to go to the stairs here. As you see the door, right here is the lever for the door. And as you will see, this takes us back to the bonfire. This is that main room over here. So let's go downstairs just so we have a little more open area. That is not a boss, so don't worry about it. Just make sure you don't hit him. Ow. And I got bit. That's fine. We might get to Grom by the hour mark, which is fine. All right. Not a big deal. So. Ow. Roll. All right, let's talk to our boy. You put on quite a show. So he says, hey, now you can glitch these doors. So this one costs 50. Now we will have our second invasion fight or NPC fight in a second. Talk to him again. Here's our boy. Now this guy, Fatima Hassan. Oh, way off. Likes to use that spear to their advantage. We're not going to allow that, ideally. Perfect. Okay. So one thing I want to show you guys. So see how this happens a lot. I think it's a glitch in the game, but it does factor in with a lot of weapons. See how my sword is kind of off to the side? That can actually cause a lot of fighting problems. So press left on your D-pad or whatever, and then take it back out so that it's straight. It does cause problems, so just be careful with that. So, confirm. Nice. And now we're actually going to do our first upgrade to our weapons because we're already here. Don't worry about leveling right now. Just make sure that you have 3,000, what's the word I'm looking for? Souls. Also, make sure you rest here because this is our new beacon. This is our new checkpoint. Okay, cool. Just do that. We're going to go over to here, talk to him. We're going to level up our shovel. Just max it out for now, just because you kind of want the XP for it. Or XP or damage, I guess. Just max it out. Don't worry about the key, as I said. I don't even know what I just said, but you know what I mean. Just level that shit up to as far as it would go. The key can fuck off. We're going to get our new weapon anyway. Now, we're going to get to an area now, which is probably the best farming area. These guys actually fight themselves a lot. There's also an armor set you can get up here. And we're also going to start the next side mission. The easiest side mission. This one, if you don't want to do it, it's fine because the boss that he helps you with is the easiest boss in the game, so you don't really need it. Now, I could probably dive bomb to Grom right now and be fine, but don't worry about it. We'll just do it as is. Okay.
Imagine, if you can, being strung to a thing which you love, but which you cannot see. Imagination requires depth.
So as you can see, these guys take a little bit more damage, but now we will talk to the Reservoir of Pain. So, this is where you can start unburdening stuff. Now, if you have memories, like weapons with memories, you would unburden them with him. So that means you don't have to find their memory. We're not going to do this, but this is the relic that allows you to get more souls out of kills. We don't need that because this is a speedrun version, but, you know. This is a cutback that we will not be using, but might as well grab it. That's our first key for the shop. So that's one of 3 or 4. I think it's 3. All right, kill this lady. You don't have to open the door for this one. There's only one that we have to open. But if you're farming for souls, definitely open everything. Good hit. I'll give you that. Doesn't matter, though. Oh! Oh! Okay, so this one we're going to open the gates for. Let them fight it out. Oh, ow. That was very close. Perfect. Okay. Now let's take a heal. Boom. Nice. Grab this, and we are going to talk to Briar. Or Oblade, whatever his name is. So just talk to him. Ain't no reason. Okay. So we will finish his quest pretty quickly. But right here is our next weapon. But what we're going to do first is we're going to run through this. We want to get to the kitchen. So don't get hit. Just run through. These guys are very dangerous. But this is where you would farm for those girls' armor. So open that. Move this to here. We can't touch the beacon right now. That kind of works out in our favor because they can't get in. Light beacon. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. We can rest. Might as well. Get some levels in. Level up. Let's go 15, 16, 17, 18. Sure. And now, I know I said I have to get 3,000, so I wasn't thinking, but that's okay because killing these guys, we can farm them pretty easily. So we'll quickly get the 3,000 again. Ow. 800. Oh, I'm sorry. We actually don't need to get 3,000 for this. That's actually to awaken it. So we're not going to do that right now. We just need 1,500 for the chest. That's right. I'm sorry. So 1,000, not even. So there's 1,000. And that is our other main weapon of the game. So this one's pretty good. I really enjoy this weapon. It attacks real fast too. So perfect. So Grom is arguably the hardest boss in the sense of understanding his attack patterns. His attack pattern is very awkward. So when it's probably going to give you the most trouble when you do the NPC-less speedrun. Or not speedrun, just beating the game with no NPCs. We're going to talk to him. He's going to help us in there. We're going to beat the absolute piss out of Grom. So he's kind of a two-phase boss. Again, this is one of those, make sure he aggroes to the NPC. Okay. So he's going to attack you first just because what's-his-name takes a while to get in. Just wait. His attack pattern, as I said, is incredibly weird, so... Perfect. So just get behind him. Smack the shit out of him. He does a lot of sweeping attacks, which sucks. That's why this one's so hard and annoying. So he's gonna do his... Oh, this is Frost. So he does one of these every time, which is an attack. So just dodge it. Does 3. That's obnoxious. Man. As you can see, he is incredibly annoying to hit. Let's go into the other side. Like, this actually isn't great timing. Okay, perfect. So, now while he's doing his thing, he's going to try and heal up, lay into him right now so that he doesn't get any health back. And now his friend's going to do that same stuff, like some of this. Let Grom fight your NPC, take out this guy. Just so that there's nothing else on the map. Dude, I love those I love a boss that hits you when he's not even trying to hit you. Like, this is the most I've ever seen him aggro to me. Like, I've never seen him dodge this much in my life. Why are you going for me? There's an NPC on the field. Attack him. Thank you. Jeez, at least it's first try. Imagine if I didn't freaking win on that one. Okay, so we just got a lot of, what's the word? A lot of memories. So we're going to use money to remember our, use souls, I'm sorry, to remember our acts. I don't know why I struggled with that. So, just because we can get some more damage out of it. Cost 3,000, it's worth it. Boom, special ability, and we'll get a little bit more damage out of it. Yep, 20 hit points, perfect. Okay, now let's talk to our boy, and his quest is done for quite some time.
We're awesome.
No, no, no. I'm awesome.
Again, the narrator felt Nostalgia's heart open a little more.
Now we will
Those who had
continue
long
on
clenched it were being made to let go.
to our lady here.
Cascaded over the narrator.
So this is vengeance. This is the achievement I haven't gotten yet. We can't do that till much later, but let's talk with her.
I wish you well on your quest.
Thank you. Now again, if you're not doing any NPC stuff, you can actually kill those guys for their icon, and then you can get I think I finished the game with 10 health pots. Like, that's how nuts it is.
The way was impossible, the quest now impossible. Suddenly,
What have I done?
and for no reason at all, and without implying any third-party emotional investment, hope bridged the divide.
How did I do this? Is there anything back here? Imagine. Well, I kind of fucked up, but that's all right. Well, let's not waste time. I went a little further than I would have liked. We're gonna have to waste one of those, but we'll get so many of those fire things it doesn't even matter. But this is kind of the start of rushing through the game. We can literally sprint through pretty much everything at this point. Yeah, we're a little behind on damage, but we can get that pretty easily. This is such a long run. I really didn't want to have to do that, but... because now we're going to have to make this run twice. And of course, it's the longest run. Because it's a goddamn zigzag. Makes me so mad. Path of the Good Monarch.
Over here.
I have to talk to you again? What happened? What?
I've put down my arms. Please. I wish you well. I wish you well on your.
Oh, okay.
quest.
Good.
So.
All right. So for her quest line, we won't talk about it now. We'll talk about it when we get to it. But she has what's only described as the only missable achievement, really. I mean, by accidentally pressing the wrong button, which I've done 3 times now because your boy's got no patience when it comes to dialogue. But I promise this time I won't skip it.
Oh, what have I done?
All right, Warlock Wilds. Now, I would love to do this, but we cannot, because we have to make the run again. So don't worry about him right now. Right there's the beacon, so if you have to, you can do that, but this is going to be a little bit of a run. So we want to not go this way. This is the cutback. We want to go this way, and the reason we want to go this way is because we need to get the Briar's icon, which is at the bottom of this chasm. There's no enemies or anything, but you know. So it's right here. It's the crown icon. So grab this. Whatever you do, do not waste it. Don't go to a bonfire and waste the icon. It's not worth it. So at this point, I am going to unlock this shortcut just because the shortcut is pretty nice to have. You'll see where this cuts out to. Right here. And then there's our axe, where our hammer guy. Warp to last beacon. This is why we didn't use the beacon upstairs by the Reservoir of Pain. Okay. So. Why does it keep getting rid of my left-handed weapon? What the hell? Nice. Pick up. Come here. I've been touched. Perp. Okay, now we have to reopen the doors, so use those iframes. Let them fight it out. Nice. Dude. Nice, nice. Perfect. So you have to do this now because once you get to the castle, you can't do this anymore. But we're going to return his icon. Perfect. So we will see him at the castle. So him, the guy with the shield that helped us during the boss fight, and what's his name? And the girl we will all see at the castle. Oh, no. There's one more thing we have to do before the girl, but this is where things start getting a little tricky. Use this icon. Level up. Let's do stamina. Let's get that to 20. We're pretty good on everything else. So now we just have to make this long run one more time, which blows, but the next area is going to go pretty smoothly. I would say that we are slightly under halfway done with the game. So considering we're only an hour 13 in and it's a 5-hour achievement, pretty solid. I'm going to talk to Vengeance again just in case, but I don't think it'll matter. Let me just check my phone. Okay, good. She's gone. So now that she's moved on, which makes sense because we went over the Rainbow Bridge, that means that we can move on with her step. Her side quest isn't for quite some time when it comes to actually doing something, but for right now, golden. Longest bridge ever. Yeah, so I think we can beat this by the 3-hour mark, I think. Maybe 3:30 just because of the end bosses, but and assuming I do everything right. All right. Now, this is called what? The Withered Lands, but I call it the Swivel. And the reason I call it the Swivel is because you got to keep your head on a swivel. This area sucks because there's assassins and they come up behind you. So we're going to rest. We don't really have to rest, but whatever. So for this area, there's certain spots you can't go into until you get the 4 coins. So each child has a coin. Now, these are the assassins. These guys aren't assassinating right now, but you definitely want to be careful sometimes. The assassins will do quite a bit of damage every time they hit you. So just be careful. Yeah, I'm slightly underleveled damage-wise, so I'm going to have to rely a little bit on crits. I believe this is a coin. Oh, no, that's a sword of service, right? Okay, so here's our first coin. This one's kind of like a token. Like, they give this one to you pretty... just to get the idea. So we're going to take that coin. We're going to activate the light crystal. So now that the next area opens up, it works that way. So here are the next 2. Ooh, 3 actually. Now I want to do this without taking any damage. So that's what I mean. That's the assassination that sucks. Tail of Luck, that's huge. You can actually farm the Tails of Luck off these guys because we can hone our skills. We can upgrade these weapons even more. And it's like a pretty serious upgrade. I'll show you guys how to do that later. But for right now, we're going to continue. And we're going to fight our next NPC boss. Or invasion boss. And honestly, this one is probably the hardest out of all of the NPC bosses because it's in such a small area. And it's Lindsay.
Rather than chronicle the protagonist, more and more he talked of...
Okay. Now just know that Lindsay here... Oh, Brittany, not Lindsay. Always dodges 4 times before she attacks. Does a lot of damage too, so... 3. Oh, close. Awesome. So that one is done. Now... There's an assassin on this road that's kind of annoying to find. Don't worry about it right now. Keep going straight to this bonfire over here. There will be 2 skeletons and the child. We got to take out the child because we slay them kids. And there's the assassin I was telling you about. That sucks. Hitting kids is what I do. All right. So we're going to go this way. So once you turn at the assassins, they usually run, but not this one, unfortunately. Now, we are going to dive bomb for the next bonfire in a second. Right there behind that wall is a cutback. We're not going to worry about that cutback. It's not very useful. So we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to go up the stairs. All the way up to here. But we're not going to do it just yet. These guys will assassinate you. They're the only ones that can actually kill you outside of iframes. So as long as none are coming, we're good. All right. So token of operation done. So that's number 2. There's still 2 more. We're going to book it for the bonfire in a second. there's 2 things we have to do beforehand, and I'll show you what those are. Well, no, 1 thing we have to do beforehand, which is talk to the lady with the sword. So we're going to drop down. Right there's the bonfire, just so you guys have an idea of where we are. And this is the lady that we need to talk to. Skeleton right there always spawns. So there actually is 2 things. So exhaust her dialogue.
The reservoir wouldn't
Cool.
perhaps
Now, next thing we have to do, and this one's a little difficult, but this is the most important thing we have to do. Take out all these guys. And the reason we're going to do this is because we have to do a memory here. Oh, this is going to hurt. These guys are slow, but they hit hard as fuck. Yep. Okay. Now, for the main storyline, what we have to do is we have to remember the crystal. Is it this right here? Yep, remember. It doesn't shake, but make sure that you remember it right here at this thing. So that's the next part of the main quest. So that's super important. Do not forget that. We already talked to her. Now we can run to the next bonfire. So we're going to go up. There's going to be a couple of assassins, but don't worry about it. Grab this. I'm not even sure what that is. That's just a memory. I'm going to keep on going. Don't get assassinated. Do not get assassinated. Just keep running. Just keep sprinting. Just keep sprinting. Turn on them so that they run away. Nice. You go straight. Take a left. Grab that. And this right there is where you would remember the Minecraft staff, if that's what you've been using. The axe, the pickaxe, Minecraft pickaxe. So, memory here. Perfect. Now we're going to waste our memories. What is this guy doing all the way over here? Are you crazy? Now while we're here, let's use our axe and let's see if we can do some levels to our hand axe.
Huh? Still don't mind.
So that we can't, but this we can. Perfect. So now they're pretty much at the same level. So let us rest. And we're actually going to turn around and go backwards because we need the token. But we need the token, and then we need a side quest. We need to do a side quest NPC. It's an NPC fight, and then the coins, and then we're good. So we're gonna go back through here. We're gonna take a left, and we're gonna go no, English. We're gonna go up this ladder. Oh, we could have done another major upgrade there for our weapons, but it's fine. We won't worry about it now because I have 2 of them. So take these guys out. Yeah, that's the damage I like to see. What is this? This is the gourd. Yeah, we don't need that. So don't worry about that. That's for, I think you get more health out of a healing pot. What we want to do is we want to go up here and we want to fight our next child. Fuck them kids. Drop down. Oh, of course. Right into an assassination. That's my life. Okay. Fuck off. Now we're going to do what is arguably the hardest NPC fight. And not a boss fight, it's an NPC fight. And the only reason it's hard is because she does a shit ton of damage. That's really it. Like, even if you have the best armor set on, she'll basically one-tap you. But real fast, we're going to go here, talk to him. Infuse weapons. So let's see. Can we infuse? Yes. So we want to infuse so that we get 100 more physical damage out of it. So boom. And we're going to do that same thing for this one. It only costs 1,000. So perfect. So now we've pretty much maxed out our damage without any upgrades. Like without doing any physical upgrades. So let's get our dex up. Perfect. And now we're going to go all the way to the top of this.
Such peculiar posture. Such a ridiculous gait. Was there a humility implicit in its frame? A humility so long ago forsaken.
Nice. And that is the gate to the castle open.
Beyond these wilds lies the keep of the stolen crown.
What's up, Wheels?
Our monarch was benevolent keeper of the realm, a symbol of tradition worth saving. But that story...
All right, so this is the NPC I was just talking about. We have to kill her because she has something that we desperately need. So line it up, get those hits in.
The final great one. I could help you.
Perfect. So translucent map, that is exactly what we need.
Perhaps the spindles could,
and we will continue on from there.
Watched.
So this is the next important part of this because this activates the main quest where it branches off. So talk to this guy first.
What? Yes.
Tells you about the pipe layer.
Back to your quest.
Back to your quest. Perf. Now, you will see what this takes us out of, and you'll go, oh, that's interesting. Ooh. Chill. 16,000. Perfect. Okay. So if we go down here, you will see that we are back. Right there is the, right here actually is where we redid that, where we remembered the tooth. So these guys are all grouped. Let's get some easy levels here. Nice hit. Good swing. Swing and a miss. Now remember when I said easy levels? Hopefully we can get a helmet out of this. Maybe our... Doesn't seem like our luck's that good. Oh, nope, there we go. Perfect. So that helmet is actually very light, and it's good protection for a full, complete armor. Nice, nice. Perfect. Okay, so here's the lady. Let's talk to her again. Now, this is why we needed the map. We're going to the land of the fog, as I like to call it. Go down this, so barite, basically. Now, you will not be able to do this unless you have the translucent map. And what that does is it makes these little markings here, like these blue lights. So we're going to follow the blue lights all the way to the end. So it looks like this is the last one, but you can actually keep going straight. Keep following. Keep following. Oh, nope, not that way. It's, ah, fuck. It's to the right. Hold on. I made a fucky wucky. Hold on. Keep her going. There we go. And now we bear right. Yeah, there we go. And you should come up on a relic. So, boom. Receptive relic. Follow it all the way down. Until you get to the end. Sweet. So this is the end. We're going to go up, and we have to talk to the... I'm going to call her the Lady of the Lake. I'm sure she has a name, but whatever. I don't feel like memorizing her name. So here is the door. We're going to talk to her, and we're going to talk to her until she gives us the gourd. Okay. So she says, bring the gourd to the innocent, and that's what we're going to do. Now watch this. Knock this over and see where we are. We're right back to where we were. Awesome. So, what do I want to do from here? Let's do this. The Death Rockets. What's up, Death Rockets? So, we're going to do this. We're going to come down here. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a run, but it'll be worth it. So, we're going to take this elevator all the way down. We have to do this now because once you get to the castle, it will not allow you to do it anymore. So, we're going to take this. And you will see where this opens up to. What's up, Death Rockets? How you doing? So we're not going to rest here. Make sure you do not rest. We do have to get all the way to a pretty far part before we... Well, not that far, actually. But there's the starting bonfire. If you're dying in this area at this point, we're either severely underleveled or we suck at the game. I know you, you know me. Nice, nice. I mean, you've changed your name like 20 times. I know who you are. I can tell by how you write your stuff. Boom. Okay, perfect. So, this is super important, guys. This is the Reservoir of Pain. So if you need to get the achievement for the Reservoir of Pain, this is how you would do it. So he says, hey, don't give the gourd. I'm going to give you the Reservoir's gift. Now, continue. Now, for the Reservoir of Pain, what you're going to do is you're going to give him... I'm going to explain it to you guys because we're not doing that mission. For the Reservoir of Pain, we're going to give the innocent the gourd rather than the Reservoir of Pain or the Reservoir box that he just gave us. So, if you do that, you give the innocent the... Well, let me show you real fast before I try and botch the explanation for this. Okay, seems like we're good. So, talk to the innocent. Now, boom, boom. Now, give the Maiden's Crone gourd. So, we're going to do that, and he's going to disappear like that. To do the Reservoir of Pain achievement, what you would do is you would give him the box instead, and that is it. Now you can level up at the Reservoir of Pain, and at the Reservoir of Pain, you get what's called martyrdom penalties. So when you unburden something, there will be a penalty, but you get a lot out of a level. Which is kind of nice, but you don't have to do that. If I was doing a no NPC run, I might consider it, but sometimes the martyrdom penalties suck. If you do it right, so if you're doing the right way, not the Reservoir of Pain way, he'll still be here, and you can leave. He'll be like, oh, you can level up, but we're going to go to the last beacon. Are you close to being Elden Stick? Oh, we're probably about halfway through. Okay, so we are back here, which is good, and we can continue up to the castle. Right now we are on track, but let's go talk to the maiden next. I think we have to talk to her again, so we're going to do that. We can go backwards. We've already remembered this, so we're going to do kind of like a 180 back. I probably should have done some levels, but whatever. Oh, what we can also do is put on our skull. Yep. How many bosses have you defeated? Are you fully leveled up or still progressing? This is probably midway. We're doing kind of a speed run to a certain extent, but it's also a full walkthrough guide. So we're killing a couple birds with one stone here, Blue Ninja. But we're close to fully leveled. We might have enough right now to be fully leveled, but. So, we're going to go up here. Go up the gravestone. Go down. Right, you hear the break. Keep talking. She's given the ruined...
Hello, door.
And we are done. So, everything after that, we won't have to use for a while. What's up, Nadia? Nadia. Hi, are you new to what? I'm gonna head on back. But now we have the main quest set up so that we can do the end game stuff, which is good. So, over there was the bonfire. We're gonna go this way. Streaming, I would like to gift you. Oh, you don't have to do that. I appreciate it, but keep your money. You're good. Boom, take out all these guys, including the children. Oh, am I new to streaming? No, I've been streaming for a long time. And there's our last token. There's another way of getting here, which is a little easier, which is through the bottom. So it's like, I've seen your TikTok and I love it. Oh, thank you. I'm glad. Okay, so can't go that way just yet. We got to go up here. We have to activate the last tower to the castle. We're going to go straight up. Nice. Perf. Done. Now, guys, I'm not even exaggerating when I say this. We are at the point where we can just run through the rest of the game. We're pretty much leveled to where we need to. Now we just have to do side missions to help us with bosses. It's done. JK, I've watched you since 2020 and I love it. Oh. My heart. My heart. Thank you, Nadia. 2020. Jeez. We have so much. Okay. You helped me start my channel. Oh. Really? No, we just got assassinated. That's not good. Okay. Let's see. I'm actually going to purposely fall here. Just so I don't get wrecked. Yep. I don't want to go all the way back to the last beacon, so I'm going to try and take these out first. Just because this part can be slightly dicey. Empty rib cage. Not the best armor, so we won't bother with that. So these two are annoying, so let's take these guys out. Heal! What's up, Wheels? Wow, why was that leap so large? What the hell? I never fight on an incline. Dear God. Oh, well, that's the fake. Yeah, that was obvious. Okay, perfect. Now we just have one big guy left. If you're not feeling this guy, I mean, just go around him, but I'm gonna take him out. See, they're pretty easy to read. They're just a little... You just don't want to get hit by them. Okay, so for those of you that are working on need upgrades and stuff, what you can do is you can get the next key here for the store. I'll show you guys quickly how to get that. Who acts like mafia? I don't know what you mean. In fact, I'm just going to run through this. I'm not even going to fight this guy. I'm just going to grab the key. Boom, and run. I'm not even going to bother. I'd rather just get to the bonfire instead. Wow, that thing's a little faster than I thought. Oh my God.
what so many cycles
Okay,
have
cool.
crumbled, might it yet be restored? Dare the narrator hope?
Nice. Okay, so we're going to talk to the Reservoir of Pain because I'm surprised this guy followed me all the way up. Jeez. Now he's going to yell at us. He's going to say, why, you've doomed everyone. Yep. Look at that shit. Freaking assassinated me. Okay, cool. You really hurt my feelings. So you can still unburden stuff, but just know that his quest line is done. All right, let's talk to our girl.
The good king back that was now, please.
Please save the king, and she's done. Okay, here's the bonfire. Now, I am not kidding when I say we are literally just going to run through this area. I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. We're going to get our last couple of levels. Smooth sailing. So, we're good, we're good, we're good. We'll do this. Let's level real fast. Now, actually, since I'm at the halfway point, I'm just going to go to the bathroom real quick. And then we're good. I'd like to get to level 50, but give me literally 30 seconds. 1 second. And by literally, I mean like 5 minutes. Okay, sorry about that. Your boy had to go. Your boy, I had to. I didn't have a choice. But as I was saying, this is literally a sprint. So just do what I do, and that's it. So. Oh, I've been touched. Okay, these guys are going to jump down. I would have liked to continue through, but it's fine. Go, 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 go. Sweet. Okay. So this guy's going to jump down ahead. Don't worry. We just have to get to this fountain area. So here's the fountain. We're going to bear left over here. Boom. Right to here. And we're good. Just breathe.
I shall not interfere.
Okay.
Prove your worth, hero.
So, luckily they give us a torch. So, we're going to put it in our extra hand. Now, again, this is just another run through, but we are going to get a bonfire. Right here. No Warzone 2, but I'm not a gamer. Not today, no. We haven't played any Warzone 2 yet on stream. We finished God of War. I'm not here for most of the week, so I actually have to head to Texas tonight. But we will start. We will definitely start Warzone 2 next week, and that's probably going to be the only thing we play for a while besides like speedruns and stuff. But okay. Anyway, let's do this speed. Pure run through, boys. Don't even look back. Keep it going. Now there's one guy that we're going to have to hit in this entire run here. Go, 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 go. Ow. And an assassination? Are you kidding? Oh, wow. That's not good. Okay, anyway. I'm going to grab this. So this is the one guy we have to take out right in our way because you can't get around him. Drop. Go through. Now you can grab this key here. You don't have to, but the key is to, I believe, unlock the doors along the way. We're not even going to worry about it because we're going to do something that makes it even easier. Go all the way to the top. Do a 180. Just realized that this is not the spot we want. Is it this one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. It was definitely down the floor. So we're going to drop. Okay, definitely not. Honest to God, don't even care anymore. All I know is we do not want to be in this area anymore. I don't remember which one it is. Might as well grab that. Lock them all in there. Perfect. All put. Oh, fuck. Oh. Why is this going to shit on? Okay, let's see if I can get around here. There we go. Now watch, there's going to be fucking more right here. You know, if you had a bathroom in your basement, it would be quicker. Hey, thanks! Thanks for telling me, Views. Okay, not that one. I forget which one it is. Oh, it is this one. Yeah, I was right. So watch this. We're going to go down, just in case. And this takes us back to the bottom. So that's why this one's super important. Now. Playing the back rooms? Jeez, why would you play a horror game while watching a stream? That's... Why would you do that to yourself? Okay. So this part we're going to run on through again. This guy de-aggroed, so just run on through. You're probably going to get attacked from behind, but there's a side mission right here that we have to continue on, and it's actually the girl that we did before. Oh, me playing the backgrounds? Yeah. Yep, there she is. Let's take out these guys before we talk to her. Now, these guys are just as dangerous. They don't seem dangerous, but they don't really let you heal. Perfect. They don't really let you heal, so be careful. But let's talk to her. Perfect. So we have to find her armor set. Now, I'm going to show you where that is. That's just a weapon. We don't need that.
Your kind once
We have to
upheld
rest.
all worth saving. They ushered change to that worth changing.
Now,
'twas not always
before we go
their own
outside,
will.
we're going to take a left, open this door, and we're going to break all this stuff. There's no enemies in here, but there are some NPC memories that we want to grab. One being Villian Hero, so that one's 1,000, I think? This one is... That's access, that's right. And so $2,000 soul price points. I don't even know what the fuck to call them, but nice. All right, so we're gonna take the left. We're gonna go and set our bonfire. So this is the bridge where we came from. Again, making solid progress right now. So we're gonna talk to her. She's gonna say, "Did you find the king?"
My heart is pounding.
Okay. Reset. We're going to head on up. And now we're going to fight our, technically our last NPC. our invasion fight, I should say. This one, not terribly difficult. This is the one fight where you can kind of use the stairs to your advantage. So.
Robert Davis.
Yeah. His shield's invisible. Perfect. You finished the game? Yeah, we finished this game a while ago. Now this is just the full playthrough plus getting 2 of the harder achievements, I would say. Okay, so for this, we're going to run on through. I'm not going to fight a single person in here unless they get in my way. So, we're going to take a left. If you die here, no biggie. Just keep... just because once you make us change to the map, it stays like that forever. So if you die, who gives a shit? We just have to make sure we get to the top. There is a little bit of a puzzle to this, so...
Once loved you. Loved heroes, I mean. But you betrayed us.
Don't yell at me.
The betrayal
All right.
of heroes, I mean.
Cool. Anyway. Now, if you did all the side missions correct up until this point, these 2 will be here. So we want to talk to both of them. He's just...
They didn't.
Kid's not ready. Perfect. Dialogue's done. Now, so he's done, so we won't need him till after this, and then this guy helps us with the quote-unquote last fight when we fight the main boss. So, we're going to go up these stairs. Gonna take a left. Ooh. We're going to hit this right here. People can get very confused on this if they haven't done it before. Now, the more important thing is we need to get this right here. That is the most important part, and now we have to work our way back. That's all right. Okay, so now what we do, open this door, pop another one of these, gonna go up the stairs, take a right, take a left, and go up these stairs here. And you're already at the top. Wait for your stamina to come back. Now we're gonna hit this lever once. Wait for it to rotate. Go up. Take the left. We don't have to get to the other side, which is nice. That side is a shortcut for when you have an ability, if you want to come back later for memories, but we're not doing memories, so it doesn't even matter. That's not what this guide's for. Hit this. Go up the stairs. Get around this guy. Pull lever. Perfect. That guy resets. Hit this lever. All right. Perfect.
This keep is rank with conviction and pride. Perhaps your patheticness preserves you from...
Here's the reservoir. You can talk to him. So that's done. And now let us get this bonfire here. Touch the bonfire. You can rest. Now there's a couple things we want to do here. So there's no point in leveling up. We're going to go this way, and we're going to take a left, and we're just going to dive bomb through this. Now, this is the last enemy, or no, not the last, but this is one of those places where you can farm those guys, the knights, for their armor, if you need the armor achievement. The armor for remembering. But for right now, what we're going to do, we're going to go to our armors, and in here, we can remember this. Okay, cool. So that's part of the side quest. just to make it easy. So now that that's remembered, we can give it back to our girl down in the cellars. God, this is a lot. I won't lie to you. My brain's like firing at a bajillion milliseconds an hour. I don't even know what that means. Okay, so here's our first shortcut. So, boom. Now we're back down here. We're going to take the left. Go all the way down. Now we're going to give her that armor. So she gets changed, and she will meet us up at the boss, which we are literally going to bum rush. Perfect. She makes this boss a lot easier, because that armor, she can't die, which is really good. So technically, if you were like, I'm just going to let these two fight it out, you could. But we're not going to do that. Boom. Okay. We're gonna purify ourselves. Hurts a little bit, it's fine, but if you go over to here, it gives you a free little heal. Boom. We're just gonna sprint on through.
Beg for guidance from those who have not strayed.
Just keep sprinting, just keep sprinting. Oh, I've been hit.
Do not waver. Nostalgia has forgotten her traditions. Force them upon her. Share the bounty of your conviction.
It was happening. The elegant, illuminate, spry, minimalist silhouette scaled the monolith. The narrator did hope. The narrator believed.
Okay, so we're just gonna run through this. We don't care.
Figure crashed upon them like almighty thunder.
Gotta love a good party, but
Rip them to ribbons, my good fellow.
so we're gonna grab this right here. That's gonna take us down, and this is kind of like that adjacent to elevator. You'll see where this is, and we're gonna quick rest right here. Take this. Go back up, and we're gonna fight this boss. Now, this boss, again, not terribly difficult, but hits like a goddamn bus. Has a couple attacks that will really piss you off, but we're gonna have her aggro to the NPC anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
So close. So close.
Just keep getting behind her and level her. Now she's got a bunch of attacks. Like she attacks in 4s, but there's 2 heavy attacks that do a shit ton of damage.
The threshold of the fanatic
Here's our girl.
sacristy.
She got out.
For the
That was weird.
shall we end? For the unwanted.
Okay.
Repent.
So this is Wunden Schassenberg. We're just gonna let our girl. So that's the attack I was talking about that does a fuck ton of damage, which of course I get hit by. But as you can see, she does not get hit. Wow. Hey, can I not get hit for a second, please? Ow. Why are all the NPCs going for me? I don't understand. Oh, thank you. So that chain is by far her most damagey attack. Oh. Come on, hit her, not me. Don't throw anything sweet. Wow, this is not the position she wants to be in. Holy, she is just jammed in there. But as you can see, she takes 0 damage. And just like that, she is defeated. Let's go. So we can talk to her. Now, just to make sure, I just want to quickly check and make sure that that is her whole quest line. Yeah, okay. So, not that big of a deal. Let's talk to her just to make sure.
I would martyr myself for
Cool. Okay. Nice. Yep. Oh, fuck. Really? Can you tell Uncle I'm busy? Thank you. If it was any other time, I'd say yes.
What have you done? Evil sticks! Ruination of tradition! Breaker of meaning! Your story is over. Roll credits.
Now, game is clearly not over.
Stop! This hero's story endures.
Cool. So, talk to him.
Return to the edge of you shall.
So that's finished. Take this. What was that? Oh, thought someone was talking to me. Okay, cool. So we're going to take this all the way down. Drop this. So we're going to take this all the way down. Back to start. Then you will see at the bottom our 2 favorite people. So most of the quest lines are done at this point except for the main one. I'll tell you when you will actually get the achievement for each one, but for right now, we're going to go on down, and you will see down here the 2 of them, but we're not going to do that just yet because we just want to rest here, and then later, because we're going to get some stuff. We're going to do some things before we continue.
You should not give up.
Yep. Okay, so for vengeance here, we're going to talk to her. She's going to give us her heirloom.
Good tradition.
This is the one part where you can get a little messed up, but we're going to meet him. So from here on out, we're literally in Endgame. I should have done some levels there, but whatever. I'm going to show you guys what we got to do. Anyway, so we're going to drop. We're going to go this way. You'll notice where we are in a second. So to the right is the bonfire, where the 3rd tower was. That is where we remembered the tooth relic. And he's going to show us the last ability of the game that we need. So take this all the way down. Yeah, we'll probably finish this by like the 3:30 mark, I would say. So, is it this one? We want to go to NPC City. Yep. That one takes us all the way down to Orkstein Village. We're going to make quite the run in a second anyway. Here he is.
You have that. Embrace the.
So he teaches us flat. Now, that allows us to cross the barriers like this. There's certain areas where you can do it, but that's for if you're trying to remember stuff. That's flat counter. Let's go all the way down.
Confront the narrator and cut the strings with which he fly.
Yep. So this takes us down to NPC Central, and you'll see where this loops back to, and you're going to go, whoa!
The power of story. Leave me to my misery.
Cool. All right. So before we go straight, we're going to go up. We're going to take a right. We're going to go through this door. Now, I believe this is this the long corridor? I don't even remember. No, this is not the long corridor. But we are going to open this, and you're going to go, whoa! We are back at spawn. This is where the first boss is, right? So we're going to do some upgrades real fast. We can return this icon. Don't worry about that icon. So now we have 6. Level up. Let's do 2020. Let's get our stamina up and let's get our health up 1. Perfect. Now we're gonna not rest at the next bonfire, but we're gonna do some side quest stuff real fast because we're gonna get the last relic that we need later. Now, can we talk to our boy here? Is he here yet? No. Okay, I think we're good for right now. Not positive, but you know. Now, no one is here just yet. We will talk to her. So this is Vengeance again. She says, leave me. We have to remember her heirloom, which comes in technically the next area. This area is kind of separated into 2. But we're going to do a side mission quest. It's going to take us a couple seconds to get there, but luckily we have all the loops that we need. There's really no point in killing these guys, to be honest. They give us, like, no souls. And they do, like, no damage, so let's just run on through. Just whatever you do, make sure you do not rest at any bonfires, because otherwise you'll have to make the walk all the way back, and that is not fun. So we're going to take a right. Take a left. We're going to go through here. If you remember, this is that drop down. There's probably a faster way to get to here, honestly, but with the firestones and the time that we have, we're good. So this is where the last unburdening area is. We're not going to unburden anything, as I said, for this game, but if you wanted to level up, that's the place you would do it now for the unburdened tokens, because I don't think there are any other areas. No, there's one more area where we will find him. interact. So if we've been doing this right, and honestly, I'm not 100% sure if we have, we should be able to remember the Sword of Entropy. So take this. We're going to go over now. Hopefully you can fight this and not die. What's up, Warma? This is the end of the woman's quest. Not Vengeance is the other woman. So if you remembered the crystalline tooth at the beginning, in the Swivel Lands, as I call them, you should be able to do the empathy. You should be able to remember this relic now. So stand in this puddle. Let's see if it'll allow it. Yep, it'll allow it. So since it's shaking, hit remember. This looks like a cool game. Yes, it is. It's a fantastic game. All right. Cool. So now it's remembered. We're not going to be using it, obviously. Just get out, and then here's our girl. So she decides to fight us. She has a lot of health, but not too difficult.
Pain bringer.
Sweet. So you should get her achievement and her armor, which is nice. So on that note, what we could do is we can grab these. And let's head back and let's just see if we can do some upgrades at this guy real fast. We should be able to. We have 2,000. Yeah, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to. Unless we don't have a sliver, but that could be possible as well. I feel like I've been collecting some, so it shouldn't be too bad. And I think we get an icon for her, or maybe not. Actually, maybe we didn't. I think only if you kill her without doing the side mission, you get the icon. But not that big. Again, not a big deal if you don't get it. We're kitted to the gills, as they say. So, hone weapons. Let's see. Can we do 1,000 for that? Boom. And then can we do 1,000 for the other one, or are we out? Ooh, yes, we can. Perfect. And then could I do one more for this guy? Nope, we don't have enough. Okay, perfect. So that's a big level. Okay. So you should get the achievement for finishing her side quest. We're going to continue on from here. So now another area we can just kind of run through. The rest of the side quests aren't until the end. Or like after this section, so I can't spoil anything for you. Yeah, this game's phenomenal though. Strongly recommend. So now we have 6 of these. Now again, another run through because we're just kitted to the gills. So we're gonna sprint all the way through. If you're looking for this guy's item, if you kill him, you get his sword. Run across. Okay. Now, real fast. This actually links. I'll show you where this links back to. You're going to go, whoa, this game's huge. Here's the last key, the Easy Maker key. So you can give that to the shop. Boom. Okay. And now this takes us back to here. So that's where we got the firestones, those 5 firestones at the beginning of the speedrun. So that's pretty big. We're going to take this ladder up. Now we got to be careful here because we don't want to take any. We don't want to die here. This is like the spot where you could get rocked pretty bad. But we're just gonna run on through. Take a left to cross this bridge. We'll take the ladder down just to be safe. Pew pew pew, pow pow pow. Yeah, sort of, kind of, but not really. Run on through here. And we're about to get the final weapon that we need for the main storyline. We're going to run on through. Wow, that guy ended up dying. That's hilarious. That guy at the beginning somehow died. So, run on through. These guys will continue to chase. So, keep running. We're going to bear left. Take another left. Let's just take this guy out just because. Ow, ow, ow. See how much damage those guys do? It's annoying. That's why I said don't fight them. They're such a pain. Okay, so over here, this is the cutback. So if you do die for some reason, which at this point you shouldn't, or at least it's like there's no point, just open that. And we're going to go over here, and we have to get the last weapon that we need. The what is this called? Stern Glare. Now, this is the last part of the main mission, if you're doing everything correctly. So, take this up. Or down, sorry. We're going deeper. Well, that's taking us down. I'm just going to scroll down and make sure that we're good on all this. Once you do Stern Glare. Collect the Stern Glare side of the trash. Pass the exit first sequence. You remember at the heart of Nest. Yep. Okay, good. All right. So, open this door. Now, you can kill all these guys, get some easy perks out of these guys, or perks, some easy souls out of these guys. Well, how much? 400 for each? Not bad. This is probably, from a mob perspective, this is probably the hardest area. This is the area where you'll die the most. So, even while you're running through. But I'm going to show you some quick tricks on how to kind of do this without getting your shit pushed in. Okay, open this door. And we're going to open this door.
I told their tale, defined their tellings. This is the end of your story.
So, at this point, you want to give the keys to the shopkeeper, or you won't be able to go to the shop anymore. He won't take keys anymore, and then you can't get anything else. I'm not going for any achievements that require me to buy out any items, so I'm not going to bother. But you have the 3 keys. I've shown you the 3 keys. Return icon. Which one's this? This is... Oh, yeah. So I did get it for killing... what's her name? Finishing that side mission. So, we could probably do a level as well. Let's do health. Yeah, we're pretty much set. Everything else is going to go into stamina at this point. So, 20. I think I can get my stamina up to, like, 25 by the end of this. But, okay. Anyways, let's continue. I don't even remember what I was saying, but yeah, if you have the keys, I showed you the 3 keys, go do anything that you need to buy now rather than later. You can buy some upgrade tokens too, but after you finish this boss, you can't do anything else. So, let's do this. This is a sprint. This is a straight up sprint, but there's a couple things we can do here. So,
suddenly, we loathe you.
Now, this is the first enemy that's really going to cause you problems. These guys teleport behind you. The trick is to turn around on an edge and let them die that way. Otherwise, they'll just wreck you in like 2 hits.
You coward.
Now. Ooh, wow. I didn't think that would get me, but it did. What's this? Open this door. And here comes the train. Okay, so this is an area. One of the things you have to do is farm these guys. The best thing you can do is run in a circle around here, bring them through this door, and then you can basically farm them for their health, their armor set. So these guys are pretty dangerous, actually. So what I like to do is I like to keep them on the stairs over here, fight them on the stairs going downward, just because they tend to get stuck. Boom, just like that. Now, I'm surprised I actually didn't get any things out of that, but whatever. So, let us light this beacon. This is our next checkpoint. This is like the midway point. We're going to do a side mission, and the other thing that we can do here, which is pretty cool, is we can remember our armor that we've been using this whole time. So, we get a little more physical defense out of it. Takes a little while to get to this point, so if you want to unburden it, you might as well. You can unburden it at the Reservoir of Pain. Let's reset. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, this is the run. Now, we're going to run through this area. There's really no good way of doing this. I would say take out like one of these guys that's in your way. Maybe both of them. You just don't want to get shot because there's like 7 archers in here. So, right, aggro. turn. Like that. Knock him out. You could do it this way. There's just a lot of holes here. That's why I go, try and just run through it. Do a 180. Go on up. Take the left.
Milk every last ounce of decency from our world.
He's going to do some
I
holes.
shan't
This
allow
guy's
you.
going to attack. Don't even bother. Just open the door. Run on through. Now, we're not going to go up those stairs. We don't have to, but we will finish out one of the side missions, which is right here. So we're going to take this ladder up, and we should see Shield Guy right here. Perf. It's going well. We're going to talk to him. He's going to say, hey, we're going to fight 2 of these guys on our own. So, he takes 1, you take 1. That's really how this is going to be played. These guys do a lot of damage, but you should be able to out-damage them before they can even really do anything to you. Just make sure that your boy doesn't die. If he dies, I don't know what happens, but you do not want that. And I knew that was going to fucking happen. Okay, hopefully it just resets. That would be a problem if it doesn't. Oh. Luckily, I know what you have to do for that achievement. I hate how they put a hole there. I really do. We'll try it again. We got the cipher, so that might throw things off. But again, I'll show you guys if I can't get that achievement, which I already have it. I'll tell you guys what you have to do. I don't think you even have to remember the cipher. Ow. Oh, wow, what a dodge. Ow. Oh, look at that. Dude, like, that buildup is insane. Well, we just lost, what, 12k souls? That's great. Yeah. That's why this is the one spot that gets me every time. I will always die at this spot at some point. How many hours does that take, Travis? I don't even know how long that game is. I've only played through Uncharted 1, I think, and part of 2. And then I got bored of it. Nice. That's what I like to see. I love getting hit. Oh, wow, that probably should have killed me. I'm dead. Okay, let's try this shit again. Okay, I might have failed his quest then. That sucks. But make sure you don't fail that quest. I guess I'm unworthy. That kind of blows. Takes forever. Oh, like when you get stuck. That makes me mad. I'm so mad that I fell in a stupid hole. But that's okay. Just make sure you don't die on this part. Otherwise, on this guy's mission. Otherwise, he like won't talk to you. Man, these guys. Yeah, he gets mad that you left him. That's why. Man, that's so annoying. Luckily, it's not the... Luckily, I have the achievement, but for you guys, just make sure, as I said, do not die against these dudes. that was... Come on, thank you, jeez. Okay, and we have the protector, so I believe that's a shield, I'm not even sure. But let's see if this guy will talk to me, probably not.
Heroes.
Yeah, I think that we failed that mission. So if not, he'd be like, "Oh, good job. Now I'm gonna choose my own path," and then we will talk to him one more time, and I'll tell you where that is for you guys that need that mission. So let's just pretend, right, that we nailed it.
All right. It is a tutorial, so time for your training.
So this part, if you're trying to get the achievement for knocking off someone with the train, this is where you would do it. So you have to kill a guy with a train, which isn't too difficult, but you know. But run through this.
I am trained.
Ow.
Toot toot.
Ow. Oh, like, dude, come on. Come on. Big sad. Big sad. Cause you had a bad day, taking one down, sing a sad song just to turn it around. Nice. Love a big hit to the back. Nice. Okay. Now we just run through this shit. Sprint. I think you might be able to roll through that area there in the center, but honest to God, not worth testing. So just run through. I'm not even going to bother picking up my souls. Just go around. Nice. Okay. Round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Your
Now we're
treachery
going to
has
drop.
moved me
That
to
guy is still
control.
following me.
Has it moved me? Moved me.
Sprint. Roll through these boxes. Take a left. And here's our bonfire. Thank God I'm through that area. We never have to go through that area again. Nice. All right. Now, home stretch time, boys. Go up. We're going to open this door. There's one enemy we have to fight because he's in the middle of the stairs. Okay, cool. So, now, sometimes there's a glitch where the NPCs will shoot through that wall if they didn't de-aggro from before, or if you didn't rest at that bonfire. But what we want to do is we want to open this door, and this is important. This is for Vengeance's questline.
The loss.
So, stand in front. We're going to scroll down to the heirloom. Now, make sure you remember this. Remember this item. Do not unburden it because it won't work. Make sure you do this part right here. Okay, cool. So, take the left. We're just going to go right on through.
Apocalypse.
There's a couple things we can do around here, but they're not even worth it. So we're just going to let them fight it out. Go on through. Take the stairs, baby.
Perversion? Would you see the substance of what you are? Then come to me.
And now, if you do this right, Briar should be here. So this quest line we've been nailing. So that's the only quest. So Naho or whatever his name is, the guy with the shield, he's the only one that we've done that, or quote unquote failed. But I'll tell you guys what you have to do. So we've remembered everything up until this point, like everything that we need. We could talk to this guy. Honestly, this boss is so easy that you don't need him. So if you just want his relic, go for it. But we're going to fight the narrator. Very easy fight except for the first part. The first part can actually, it's designed to one-tap you, so it kind of takes out your skill. It tests your dodging skills, but it's not too bad if you get like a lucky roll, which is pretty common. You'll see. You will see what I mean.
Your journey here was easy.
All right, so here's the grinder. Again, just one-tap it.
See?
Okay, so skip through. Here's this guy. This will kill you. So wait for him to do that. Hold down your R and attack from there. Now, if he throws something at you, you run like that. Oh my god. See how much damage he does? Like, see that shit? He just two-taps you. He actually took out Briar in 2 shots. I hate this part. Just that part, and then after that, it's just freaking smooth sailing through the rest of the game. Smooth.
I want my... You got...
Your journey here was easy. See?
Okay. Let me focus here. God. Look at how much damage that does. That throwable. Oh. Perfect. Okay. Smooth sailing after that.
Some skill at arms does not a true hero make. Heroism is in the heart. And yours is cruel.
Okay. So now we beat up some kids. Nice. And the one stuck kid. Awesome.
All that was good lies dead at your feet. This is your legacy. You wish to rid Nostalgaia of evil? Then face it.
Face yourself. Now, yourself's actually pretty easy to fight. Siri, what are you doing? He doesn't heal or anything. He just hits pretty hard. He's slow. That's really it. So what I like to do is I just kind of sit back. Do it this way. Boom. Boom. Get the crit in. Another crit. Perfect. Done. Now the narrator's going to come at you.
Left to tell.
And take a seat. Easy. So that boss, as I said, like, you really don't need that Briar guy, but...
I have hated what I feared you were. A hero. This story is no longer mine to tell. If ye truly be different than the rest of your kind, go to my study. Find the plot threads therein and sever them. Make your own tale.
Okay.
I see you now, last hero. One
more.
Trey.
Okay. Now, I will show you guys where that is. We've actually been very close to that this whole time. You're going to go, whoa. All right. Cool. And now here's Briar's stuff. We also get his mark, too, which is nice. Now you'll see where this goes to. Okay. So we're at the hall. What shall we upgrade? Return icon. So this is Briar's icon. This is one you could have done at the beginning, but it's whatever. Level up. Equipment load 16. Okay. Let's do stamina. Okay. So, guys, this is the one spot in the game where if you F this up, you screwed everything, okay? Be very careful here. We're going to be very careful with the dialogue. I've screwed this up about 3 times now. So, this is the achievement that I need as well. So, I believe that if you did the soldier part right, fighting the guy with the shield, he'll spawn here and you could talk to him one last time, and then we'll encounter him later. But he should be right here. You just talk to him. Now, let me be fair. Offer heirloom. Now, be very careful here.
A realm's value does not come from its.
I'm just gonna let it go.
Good sovereign is but a servant to a land worth serving.
Okay.
We can bind such meaning to a symbol.
All the trophies achieved. There's 3 trophies left that I need, Blue Ninja. 2 of them we're gonna be getting right now.
Meaningful. We, who will never be meaningful ourselves, can give them such weight.
Okay.
To take comfort in them, I suppose. Better they be transformed. Carry forth what is meaningful, and shed the rest for hope. I was never meant to sit upon a throne.
But what of you? Okay.
But what of you? The pipe player took his with benevolent intentions. Does that surprise you? One cannot see the error in their own ambition, especially when they are told they are a savior.
Okay.
So answer me this, hero, that I might understand your destiny. Should you evict Mercutio, will you take his throne and rule Nostalgaia
where he failed? Okay. Make sure you say no. Otherwise, you will have to fight her later. So to finish her quest line, you make sure you hit no.
You have a destiny to...
Okay. Awesome. That's huge. So, at this point, we're pretty much good to go. Again, you would talk to the shield guy right here. Now, let's see real fast if I can do this now. This guy might be down low now. No. Okay. So, where's the entropy? Here we go. So, make sure you remember this now. This is the stern glare. Okay, so everything is set for the quest line. Now we have to go and sever the strings of fate, or whatever they're called. Huge, huge, huge. And then, again, talk to the shield guy who would be right there. If you were doing everything right, which I fell through a hole, which ended that mission, which was sick. All right, so you will remember this area, I'm sure. We're pretty much decked to the gills at this point. So we're going to go left. This is where we got the feather at the beginning of the game. That was one of our relics. Let's just run through this. So, Briar's quest is done. I forgot to mention, once you finish that last boss, you were supposed to get the achievement for beating his side quest. So at this point, you should have the girl's side quest, not Vengeance, the other one, the Lost Girl, or whatever she calls herself, the Lost Girl, and you should have the Briar's quest done. We are not done with the Shield Hero yet. Shield Hero and Vengeance are the only 2 side quests we have left. I'm gonna be really excited if I can freaking do the last one I have left. Last side quest I have left done now. All right. Just run on through. It doesn't matter. Okay. So run through, but the first thing that we want to do is not go straight. We want to take a left. Take a left and activate this door. Now that opens, you'll see, this is where... Ow. Well, I don't even care if we die, because here's this area, right? Where we go up here. Blah, 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 blah. No. This guy can do his thing. Run on in. Ow. That shot me through the floor. That makes me mad. And we're going to run in here. Now, this is a fight. You have to fight all the invasion NPCs all at once. One after the other. Not too bad. Just play your distance. That's all you have to do. 1, 2, 3. Wait for the attack. I love how she dodges like that, all of my attacks. There you go. One done. Kim Jae-young. All the developers of the game. Ooh, good hit. So just keep making distance. Personally, I think he's the hardest. Because he hits so hard, and his distancing's weird. Also, I think he's the only one that heals. Perfect. Where's Fatima? Fatima! Just break through that shield if you can. Because the shield goes away. Yep. Why does it keep doing that? It keeps doing like a heavy hit. Nice. And the last one is kind of the easiest, in my opinion. There we go. Just watch that run up. Nice. So that is all 4 done. Just wait for it to dip. And hopefully you still have 2 things on you. 2 of these. Two healing pots is what I'm trying to say. I don't know why I struggle with that. Now we're going to go upstairs. Oh, jeez. I don't know why I thought that was the door. Oh, we'll see you, Wheels. We're almost towards the end, too. That's a shame. Okay. Now, last but not least, technically a side mission that we forgot about. Brendan Merkel. So if you kill him here, this is the end of his mission, which is like not being your friend, basically. And that is it. You should get the side quest from him. Finish it up. Okay. So, like, that would be an achievement, I believe. Cut the strings. Nice. Now, I feel like there's a fast way out of here, but I don't know what it is. Normally, I just, like, leave. I think you're supposed to... There's, like, some... I forget where the door is, but I feel like that there's a door that I'm missing somewhere around here. But, whatever. Okay, so we'll warp back. We'll do it this way instead. Now, at this point, I believe we can continue on the side quest. and do a mini boss. Mini boss, which is arguably the hardest boss. Now, one thing I do want to mention, technically you could just beat the last boss right now, and I think you would get the under 5 hour achievement, but I believe you have to fight all of the bosses. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure.
Oh, oops.
Okay, heroes no longer needed. Receiving the essence of heroism. Is it that? Talk to Maiden Crone as well. Meet the innocent outside. Talk to him. Talk to the maiden as well. Is the maiden here? Oh! Oh, sweet! Shieldman's still here. Oh, so we're actually good. So he spawns at this point. Sweet. So if we can talk to him now. Okay, cool. So he should still be part of the main quest. I could be wrong, but you never know. Okay. Now, I believe Crone is later, but we talked to him. For some reason, I feel like this is a little out of order, but I could be wrong. Talk to all these guys, and then I believe if you talk to her again. Yep, okay. I believe I can continue on. Not positive. All right, I don't see her up there, so. We will leave it at that. Let's do stamina. 25 stamina, perfect, perfect. Okay. Now, let us continue on. So this is where it gets fun. It says that Crone's supposed to be here. I don't believe she is, though. Yeah, I think that's wrong, but let's see. We have so much time, I might check this now, but... Okay, so I can challenge the hero. Ready? Let's do this. This boss fight is a little difficult because he does that right at the beginning. He also hits twice as hard as before. Yeah, I totally forgot about that first swipe.
And so the stick figure proved its ineptitude.
Yeah. Yeah. So we could probably do it under 4. But yeah, so this sucks because there's no help. We're just going to take him out quick, and then... This one, you kind of just want to play it safe, wait for the slow attacks, because he attacks in 4s, I believe, whereas if you follow him the first time, he only attacks in 3s. So, also, you're going to want to switch up the beacon so that you don't have to keep coming back here. I don't believe I'm doing this out of order, but I think the guide's out of order. Now that I think about it, I don't think you meet the maid until later. So, you know what? Just to make sure, we'll do this later. Fuck it. Because we can do it at the end. I remember I did those back to back.
Heroism need no longer be the spirit.
I don't know if that's what he's supposed to say or not, I'm going to be honest, but okay, whatever. We're just going to run through this for right now. We got to get to the beacon. So now that we've cut the strings before, you cannot use the shop, which sucks, but at the same time, you don't really need the shop at this point. We're going to be getting a lot of levels in a second to prepare for this last boss fight. So let's sleep here. Or rest here, I should say. Boom. We're gonna go. Take a right. Take the left. We're back here. Okay, we're gonna do, just because I don't remember, we're gonna do a little side thing real fast. We're gonna go back up to Maiden Crone. It's gonna take a little bit. I'm gonna try and do this without we'll use a stone just in case. I forget if you have to go back up to our the house on the lake, but I could be wrong. Bear with me here. I know it might be a little bit of a run, but trust me, it's worth it if it means finishing up this final mission for you guys. I actually already finished this mission, but I already had the achievement. This is by far the hardest achievement to get. So that's why I want to do it for you guys. Well, I guess it's not the hardest. Technically, the hardest is beating the game with no NPCs, which we will be doing at some point. Well, I'll be doing at some point off stream when I get back from Texas, but I'll show you guys my platinum in Discord when I get it. We still have 2 hours left to beat all of this. Yeah. I think we're making good time. Just have to make sure we don't die here, because if I die, then this would be quite the run. So this is the Withered. We're going to take a left. So right there, that takes us out to right when you get over the rainbow. Oh, crap. See, this is where I wish that I I'd done the shortcut. Okay, that's fine. We'll run to it. It's a little long, but it's fine. Just as long as we don't get assassinated at all. Do not rest. Worst comes to worst, she'll just say, "Oh no, I didn't need you for anything." Like it won't even give us any dialogue. It's not that long of a run since we have all the other shortcuts finished. But now's a great time for any questions. Have you gotten 100% completion on this? So technically yes, technically no. I've 100% of the game in the sense of finished it and done a lot of stuff, like unburdened everything, remembered everything. So yes. In the sense of platinumed it, no. There's still one side mission that we're working on right now that I have to do. Beat the game in under 5 hours, which we're about to do, and then beat all the bosses with beat all the bosses with no NPCs, which is kind of the hardest part, because you have to do well, just a lot of steps to that, because you have to do this main quest as well. Yes, this way. Take this left, drop on down. Let's see, can we talk to her? No, we cannot. Okay, that was worth checking though, so I'm okay with that. The fact that we can't talk to her tells me that the guide's a little off in that regard. And I think when I did it the first time in my second playthrough, I think I knew that. Just wanted to make sure. So we can continue, and I'm going to show you guys where to get a lot of levels. We're back here now, just to show you guys. So that gate actually opens from where we fought the girl with the blue sword. Now, I believe if I go in here, you will not be able to talk to this guy anymore because everything's severed. So at this point, you might as well just kill him. He has nothing left for you. So if you didn't give your keys at this point, you'd be screwed. But I'm going to assume by now you gave your keys. Just grab his stuff. Why not? Now we are going to run to the next beacon. At this point, you probably would. You might have came down here for one of the swords. There's a really good heavy weapon sword if you're doing a strength build, which is this one right here. I forget what it's called. The Demon Tearjerker. That's what it's called. Okay, so there's a little trick to this. It's kind of used to confuse you, but so the first part's very easy. Just run through all these. Run through this one. Wait for it. I always wait for the left side. Run through. Now this part has different timing, so you got to be careful there. It's kind of made to trick you. Okay. Now I'm going to show you guys a little secret. Private dating site. What? So here's the next beacon, which is awesome. And now I'm going to show you something pretty cool. So let's just grab this beacon just in case something goes south. We'll leave. Now what we're going to do is we're going to jump right off the side here. Boom. Whoa, we're alive. Go through this hole here. And all of these are worth like, I think they're 1,000 each. So it's a good 5,000 plus. So just grab all of these. And now we're going to book it for the end. So what we want to do, we're going to book it for the next beacon. Now, before we start, you really don't need these anymore. We're going to put on... Oh, we don't have any hardcore pills. That's a shame. I think there's one right here. But stay on the outside. Go across. I think this is a hardcore pill. Nope, that's a Tempest Lance. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, that's a hardcore pill right there. That's just used to stop the damage that we're about to be... The build-up damage that we're about to see for... the first time. Oh, it's not a hardcore pill. What's good? Hey, Farhan. Okay, we're going to sprint through. So you don't want to get that build up. You can heal through it at this point, but don't worry about it. Just sprint through. Respect the grind. Thank you, thank you. Sprint. So this is a hardcore pill, and that is used to stop that build up that you were just seeing. So... take that. Boom. Take the left. Probably take a bolt in the back here, but whatever. Nice. Just run on through. Respect the grind. Thank you, Farhan. I appreciate you being here. Now, just open the door because there's too many enemies on you to allow you to build that. Now, what you could also do, if you're real cray-cray, is there's actually a hidden stairwell here, and I'm going to show you where this leads out to, and you're going to go, whoa! That's... impossible! I'll show you. So if you go here, you're going to go, where is this? Look where this is. It's right out here. Where we fought our boy. This is the start of the game. The just unamusing house. So that's the start. How nuts is that? Isn't it amazing how it loops all the way back? You don't really need that one. The only reason I opened that is because it de-aggroes these guys. So that's pretty big. That's pretty bigly. So we're going to activate this beacon. And we're going to do our last level ups, which is kind of wild to think of. Not really. Last for the campaign, if you will. No worries, brother. Game looks cool. Yeah, it's a phenomenal game. Strongly recommend if you want a Dark Souls game that doesn't take 20 hours. Okay, so level up. Let's just get our stamina maxed. Health probably wouldn't be a bad idea, but either way. Now we can continue. Again, this is just a sprint. We're just going to sprint to the end. You probably will take some hits here, but whatever. It's fine. You just don't want that build-up damage. Now, ideally, we get to the next beacon with no problems. There's one thing I do want to look up real fast, just to make sure. Just keep sprinting, just keep sprinting. I don't even fight these guys. They are tanky and do a shit ton of damage. So don't even bother with them. Just sprint. Okay. So if we did the shield hero part right. Yep. There he is. So we're actually still good to go. We're fine. We didn't fail any side missions. I'm so proud of myself. We're about to get our 100%. So he's like, yo, I've realized that my destiny is to kill you. Cool, thanks. Don't bother with him right now. Instead, we're going to continue on and go to the beacon here. So just go to here. To the point where you're not getting chased. Light beacon. And now we can get an easy backstab on this guy. So we're on track for doing 100% right now, Blue Ninja, in case as you were asking. Now, I think I don't know if you can backstab him at this point, but yeah. So the reason you get that first is because those guys will aggro and help him. So try not to, you don't want to fight him at that point. Awesome. So, with that, we got his icon, and you should get the achievement for finishing his side quest, which is humongous. And I think we can also do a level. Not sure, though. Return icon, Nero's icon. Level up. Let's put 1 into health. Why not? Okay, real fast. I just want to check. For the final to seek or etc. Defeat the boss. Enjoy the fact that you've completed a quest line. Sweet. Okay, so this is the part that I want either way. All right, awesome. So let's continue. Again, just sprint into the next area, and we'll be pretty much done. Honestly, well, we're done with the main game. Technically, you could get the ending here, which is. Again, I don't think it counts towards the speed run. I think you have to finish all bosses for it to count as a speed run. But technically, you could end game here. So, what's this game about? Oh, Tree Stealer. You're going to ask me that 3 hours in? It's a lot. There's a lot of lore to it. It's like a Souls game, but... And you know Souls games, they're not exactly direct. But, you know. Oh, ew. Yeah. I'm surprised you're using Twitch. What are you doing, Tree Stealer? So, keep on sprinting. The few people I watch still stream here, so... Oh, okay. That makes sense. What about on D-Live, Tree Stealer? Party. I'll grab these just for the hell of it. Chainmail, thong, and bra. Bikini. Okay. So I think we're okay here. Try close range. Okay, so she must meet me at up top. Watch out from behind. Kind of fucking died. Yeah, I know. It's a shame. I wish D-Live could still do its thing, but it's fine. Okay, anyway, we're going to take a left. This is one of those I was telling you kind of sucks because you can't open this gate. You actually have to physically go around every time. So if you die during this boss, you have to come back here, fucking walk up the side. It's a bitch. Okay. Is going to be the next big platform. Agreed. Yeah, you definitely can't open this. This is the dungeon. I mean, Twitch is getting wrecked. They've made too many very, very poor decisions to stay afloat at this point. Yeah. I don't even know how Rumble's staying up right now. Rumble, I don't know if you've ever used Rumble. I've tried to. It might be the worst formatting I've ever seen in my life. But anyway, final boss, guys. Let's do this. Now, ideally, Vengeance is supposed to help us. Yes! Okay, we can finish your quest line.
Let's end it. Vengeance.
Let's go together. So she should be coming with me for this fight. Not the worst fight in the world. It's a 3-phase, but Vengeance, help me! So it looks like he's not taking that much damage, but never heard of Rumble? Oh, wow. Okay. Tell me you're not into politics without telling me you're not into politics. Ooh. She actually gets her cheeks clapped, so. Okay, so run. Wait for him to do that and roll out. Now, as you could tell, the lay pipe ability that he has, that weapon is disgusting. So this is where he starts taking serious damage. Okay, so he's going to leave. Now he's going to take that and he's going to get big again. He doesn't get full health back, but... So there he is. He's tiny. I don't want her to die, but if she dies, it's not that big of a deal. Ow. Gotta be careful here. So, now, this is where it gets a little tricky, because now he can't get bigger anymore and he can't heal, but he has this ability to kind of like attack at, like unlimited stamina, basically. Luckily, I've done a shit ton of damage to him with Vengeance here, so hopefully it won't be too bad, but... Oh, that was so easy! Sweet. Okay. Awesome. So I should have gotten her quest done. Ideally. Should be done.
It is done. Not an do I now? Some Nostalgia has. Is that it? Nostalgia? Is that?
Now let me just make sure that her quest line is done. Yes, that is the end of her quest line. So that's huge. So that is all of the side quests done at this point. Now we just have the main quest left, which technically is done. Technically, I think I could end the game here by sitting on the throne, but we're not going to do that just yet. We're going to complete the last 2 bosses. But that is how you would technically beat the game in under 5 hours for the achievement. Now let's see if she's here. Huh, she's not. I don't know what would have caused her to spawn, so maybe...
The heart enter it.
Where's our girl? I don't know why she wouldn't spawn. That's my only qualm. Like this guy's supposed to be here. Interesting. Okay. Technically speaking, we could still do it, but without doing the quest line for her. We just have to finish the last 2 bosses, and I think you still get the achievement. I could be wrong, but return icon. We want to return the withered icon so that we're at a solid 10. Let's level up. Let's get our health up for this. If we go downstairs, I don't think the guy's here. No, we do not want to give our memory back to the world. Huh. I don't know what caused her to not spawn. I'd have to really look at it, but we did everything. Remember it. Stern glare, side path, complete story, fight the great one. You will meet the innocent outside the Hall of Heroes. Talk to him. Talk to the maiden crone as well, who didn't spawn. I don't know why she didn't spawn. Turn to the spirit hero statue, and now we're going to do the spirit of heroism. I wonder if she spawns maybe after you beat this, but... Alright, so dodge. There we go. I don't fall for the same trick for 8 times in a row. So he's not too hard. You just have to wait for your moments. That's really it. Kick, and then a swing. So he's basically just like how you fought him the first time, but with more, like 1 extra thing of attack. And it, like 1 extra part of his attack pattern. Ow. Oh, thank God I at least got that off. Ah, damn it. I rolled straight. Or sideways instead of straight. Oh, I should have totally, like, Madam Crone is supposed to be right there. I know I've had it before, so that's why it annoys me that she's not there. I wonder if I kill this guy, I wonder what happens. We have 2 hours to beat 2 bosses. I think we're doing pretty well. Oh, wow, I got lucky. Forgot about that again. Dude, why? Well, that's twice. Same moveset, and I got rocked. That's hilarious. How I got wrecked like that twice.
The audacity.
Says that because we didn't die here the first time. Because I beat the first boss first try, so... Here it comes. Wait for it. Now here's his shield. Now it's not a defensive shield really, but she does some damage. Oh, what the hell kind of spin was that? Jeez. So as you can see, this is by far the hardest boss because there's no... that's not true. I mean, he's tough in this run because we don't have any... We've been doing all the runs with NPCs. But I would say, like, when I got to this point, I did so much farming that... like, this guy's... He barely did any damage to me. Let's put it that way. Heal, 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 just in case. Sweet. Okay, so from that, we are going to get what's called the essence of a hero, I think. So it's considered an icon, essence of heroism. It's considered an icon. We do not want to use it. We have to give it to the guy. And by the guy, I mean the guy. Now, again, I think this might only be if... Let's see. I'm curious, because I wonder... Yeah, see, this isn't what we want. I think... I really wish I knew why she didn't spawn, but let's see.
The heart enter it. The heart.
Yeah, that sucks, because we can't give him the... Let me see here. What did I screw up with? I did everything. Complex guidelines. First, you must use your lost feeling. Fairy mob. Yup. Did it. After traversing the fog, you'll be greeted by a hut. Talk to her. Give the gourd to the innocent found in the empty house. Yep, that's it. Return to Maiden Crone's hut. Listen to the funny antics. She'll give you a rune. Collect stern glare and remember it. To remember this item, you must first collect the tooth, which we did. Empathy, which is done. Did that one. Yep. Okay. Once you remember collect the stern glare from the path. Okay, complete the story until you are on the way to the final great one. Okay. You will meet the innocent man and talk to him. Talk to the maiden crones as well. But she's not here. That's what I don't understand. What happened that she's not here? I have the essence. Essence of heroism. I should be able to give it to this guy. Let me reset. Maybe because the world hasn't reset? Is that possible? Let's see. He's supposed to be here. Did it glitch out? Yeah, I truthfully don't know what happened and why I don't have it. There's something that we as a community do not understand because there is no way I did anything wrong there. Laid pipe. Requires 40 strength, dear God. Alright, I mean... The heart enter it. Let's see. I mean, technically we'll get the achievement for beating the game in under 5 hours, but let's see. Yes. This will end the game. It sucks, but again, I wish I knew what I did wrong. Speedrun. Complete the game in under 5 hours. Yep, so I got the achievements. The only one I have left is beat the game with... complete the story without, well, summoning without summoning any other players or NPCs. Huh. Okay, we could skip all this. But yeah, I wish I knew. Yeah, I wish I knew what I did wrong. I did everything in order. It worked the first time, so I feel like it's just bugged maybe with the new patch. But that's what you would do. You would find her with that. Remember when we found... So after you finish the narrator... She's supposed to spawn with the innocent. You talk to both of them. Oh yeah, speedrun's over. Good call, Travis. It wasn't really a speedrun. It was more like a finish before a certain time. So, 318. Yeah, it's still pretty good. We'll leave it at that. But I'll put this up as a guide for all the side quests. Even the main quest, I feel like we did everything right. Hopefully someone in the comments will let me know if I did something wrong in that. But again, we'll leave it there. I'll put it up as a guide.